Hello, travel bugs! We've stayed in 20 Punta Cana all-inclusive resorts to date, 10 of them in 2023, and this is a ranking of these 10 Punta Cana resorts. Number 10. Walla Bavaro. We start our list with the cheapest all-inclusive hotel in Punta Cana. Compared to other Punta Cana all-inclusive hotels, the Walla Bavaro is tiny. The hotel consists of two separate land lots located near each other. One lot is beachfront and the other one, while very near, is not. There are 5 pools at the Walla Bavaro. 3 are located in the hotel's non-beachfront lot. And on the beachfront lot, you'll find 2 pools, one on the ground floor by the snack bar and one on the 5th floor. This pool has the most impressive view of any pool in Punta Cana we've seen so far. The Walla Bavaro is located on Los Corales Beach. The beach was stunning and very clean. There are 3 restaurants to choose from. The main buffet restaurant is open for all 3 meals, and 2 specialty restaurants are open for dinner, but only one of them is included. The hotel has 4 bars. The one by the rooftop pool is not included in the hotel fare. The drinks were not good, and the food was just okay. We were expecting this for the price we paid. The rooftop bar and restaurant are open to outside guests, making them a great spot to meet locals and other travelers staying in the area. Our room was small, with standard decoration. It smelled and looked very clean, which we greatly appreciated. Would we go back to the Walla Bavaro? While this is a good option for budget travelers looking for a home base to go out and explore Punta Cana and the rest of the DR, and it was better than we expected, the Walla Bavaro is not for us. The Walla Bavaro ranks 20 out of 20 at the bottom of our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. We've left a link to our full review video of the Walla Bavaro and every other resort on this list down in the description. Number 9. TRS Cap Cana. As the name indicates, the TRS Cap Cana is located in Cap Cana, the most exclusive area of Punta Cana. It is right on the Cap Cana Marina, which gives the resort a premium view and an upscale feeling. Right next to the marina's entrance, the TRS Cap Cana built a small beach, and they also offer a free shuttle to the renowned Juanillo Beach twice daily. The TRS has good pool area coverage. Apart from the semi-private swim-up pools for guests in ground floor rooms, there are 2 large pools for general use. With only 115 rooms, the TRS Cap Cana is a tiny resort, so it's light on amenities. It has a gym, spa, pool, ping-pong tables, and a badminton court. Nightlife at this resort is pretty quiet. There is no nightclub, and after the night show, the place to gather is the sports bar. If you're looking for vibrant nightlife, there are better resorts than the TRS Cap Cana. On the other hand, this resort might be a good fit if you're looking for a relaxed atmosphere at night and gorgeous night views. The food is the Achilles heel of this resort. For starters, there is no buffet for lunch or dinner. We're used to having dinner in a la carte restaurants. However, a buffet is a must in an all-inclusive resort for lunch. The food taste overall was below average. When it comes to the drinks, they were hit or miss, depending on who the bartender was. We loved the hotel grounds, the view of the marina, and the service. However, the food, the room, the amenities, and the entertainment brought this resort's score down. The TRS Cap Cana ranks 18 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 8. Meliá Caribe Beach. This stay was special to us since we treated John's mother to her first ever stay in an all-inclusive resort. The beach was gorgeous. Beautiful water and plenty of lounge chairs and huts for shade. Even though there was no seaweed, the hotel had seaweed barriers throughout their beach segment in preparation for seaweed season. The Splash Island Water Park is, without a doubt, our favorite amenity in the resort. The water park has 2 shallow pools for little kids and a deeper pool for older kids and adults. This pool has water slides and waterfalls and is a lot of fun. The falls were not extreme, but they entertain adults and kids in our group for hours. The Meliá Caribe beach is big. It is big perpendicular to the beach, which can be the wrong kind of big. Going from the lobby building to the pool and beach requires a lot of walking. Electric trains can take you around the resort, but they need more carts to carry more people. For a hotel this size, we were expecting a greater pool variety. As regular guests traveling with kids, we'd had access to 2 pools in addition to the water park. The main pool is big and right by the beach. Most people gather here during the day. And a small square pool that is less crowded and more for people looking for a quieter vibe. Our room was big, with ample living space. It was spotless, but it felt dated and somewhat worn down. There are 2 buffet restaurants and 5 specialty restaurants. The food was average, and breakfast at the main buffet restaurant was our favorite meal. Right now, it ranks 15 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 7. Riu Palace Punta Cana. We were impressed from the moment we laid eyes on the Riu Palace Punta Cana building. The architecture did justice to the hotel's name. We paid $117 per person per night, and the value for the money is high at this price. Due to its relatively small size, the Riu Palace Punta Cana has few amenities like a gym, a spa, a sports bar, and a kids club. Some amenities are not in the hotel, but are part of the Riu complex, like a casino, a nightclub, and Splash Water World, a water park with 6 slides that go from mild to extreme. The beach right in front of the hotel was not the nicest. The water was darker due to what seemed like seaweed on the seafloor. However, the water in front of the Riu Bamboo Hotel just steps away was gorgeous. There are 3 pools to choose from. The smaller one has a volleyball net, an adults-only pool about twice the size near the beach with a wet bar, and the biggest one, which is larger and deeper. We liked the food throughout our stay, except for the lunch options. The drinks were better than we'd had before in another Riu property, and the service was friendly. Our room was ample, clean, well-maintained, and well-illuminated, but felt somewhat dated. There was an alcohol dispenser with bottles of gin, vodka, whiskey, and Dominican rum. If we had to pick just one thing Riu does well, it's entertainment. Here, we went to the most intense, fun, and entertaining party we've experienced in any Punta Cana resort. The Riu Palace Punta Cana ranks 14 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 6. Barceló Bávaro Beach. This adults-only hotel shares the Barceló Bávaro Grand Resort Complex with the Barceló Bávaro Palace Resort, one of the most popular hotels in Punta Cana. The Barceló Bávaro Beach is a tiny resort and has only 1 pool. The pool is big and has good depth, which is not that common in Punta Cana hotels. It has 2 buffet restaurants and only 2 specialty restaurants. One serves Mediterranean food and the other has an international menu. There are 3 bars on the property. Mamey Bar is in the lobby, Bohío Bar is by the pool and near the beach, and the third is in the Mediterranean restaurant. Our room had a good sized and good natural illumination. It's one of the most dated rooms we've stayed in, but at the same time, it's one of the most well-maintained and clean, which is a difficult balance to strike. We were pleased with our accommodations. The exterior design of the room buildings is made to resemble wood and looks beautiful. The resort's layout is parallel to the beach and it is a small property, so walking around is very easy. There was little to no entertainment during the day at the Barceló Bávaro Beach. At night, the night show was a live band playing bachata music in the theater, which you can dance to. The Barceló Bávaro Beach Resort is light on amenities by itself. However, its sister resort, the Barceló Bávaro Palace, next on our list, is loaded with amenities. You can use most of them, along with the bars and some restaurants, as a guest of the Bávaro Beach. It ranks 13 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Before we get into our top 5, remember that we'll keep visiting Punta Cana all-inclusive resorts until we've stayed in all of them. To see our up-to-date ranking on our website, visit the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. Number 5. Barceló Bávaro Palace. It is one of the most popular resorts in Punta Cana. It is tricky to find availability, especially at a reasonable price. This is why we jumped at the opportunity when we saw we could book it for $150 per person per night. The Barceló Bávaro Palace is located on Bávaro Beach, selected in the TripAdvisor Traveler's Choice Awards as one of the best beaches in the world in 2022. It has a wide-ranging selection of pools, from 2 super big pools overlooking the beach to Pirates Island, a mini water park with a waves pool on one side of the pirate ship and water slides on the other. One of our favorite pools was El Cielo. It is small, secluded, and for guests over 18, with water jets in the center and a bar. In addition to 2 buffet restaurants, 7 specialty restaurants are open for dinner, with only the French restaurant La Comédie not included in the hotel fare. Hoyo 19, at the end of the golf course, was our favorite restaurant and one of the highlights of our stay. Due to its massive size, the Barceló Bávaro Palace has many amenities. They range from standard resort amenities like a kids club to more unique ones like a baseball field. In fact, we've stayed in 20 Punta Cana resorts, and this is the first time we've seen one as an amenity. The Barceló complex has a tropical feeling, making it a beautiful property. It's a massive hotel, so you may need to use the train occasionally to move around the complex. Our room was medium-sized with a contemporary design but somewhat worn down and dusty. The condition of the room brought down our overall score of this hotel. Right now, it ranks 11 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 4. Bahía Príncipe Luxury Ambar. The Luxury Ambar is located beachfront in the bottom left corner of the Bahía Príncipe complex, which makes it quiet and secluded. The Bahía Príncipe Luxury Ambar is on Arena Gorda Beach, one of the best beaches in Punta Cana. However, the beach area of this hotel was not our favorite. The beach was pretty, with the characteristic two-tone and calm water, although it was a bit rocky. There is only one pool in this resort. It is big and lively, with music always playing in the background. As a Luxury Ambar guest, you can also use the pools at the other Bahía Príncipe hotels in the complex. However, the complex is quite large, so you need a train to reach the other pools or walk a significant distance. It has 2 buffet restaurants, one of which is beautifully decorated. It has the luxury vibe we expected due to the resort's name. The food was good, especially at Limbo Restaurant. Here, we had the best culinary experience at the Luxury Ambar and maybe ever at any Punta Cana resort. The service was exceptional throughout the resort. The entertainment team was active day and night in the Luxury Ambar. Our favorite activity was a foam party in the pool. People of all ages got really into it, which made it a lot of fun. We were surprised by the younger than average crowd and the party vibe. The resort is light on amenity due to its small size. Besides the gym, there is an on-site spa which you have to pay to use. However, the complex has amenities you can enjoy, like tennis, basketball, and mini golf. The Bahía Príncipe Luxury Ambar ranks 10 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 3. Live Aqua Punta Cana. We had wanted to stay in the Live Aqua Beach Resort in Punta Cana for a while, and we finally did this year. The Live Aqua is a small adults-only resort that we think is perfect for couples. If you watch our channel regularly, you know that the beach in Uvero Alto, where the resort is located, is not the prettiest. Don't get me wrong, it's still a beautiful tropical beach, but Punta Cana has better looking beaches. The resort has excellent pool area coverage. There are 5 pools for general use. The Live Aqua is what we'd call a boutique hotel, so it's not heavy on amenities. Our favorite was Compton Street Sports Bar, where the drinks and the food were excellent. Night entertainment is light. There was live music and a magic show, which for some reason did not take place in the hotel's theater, but rather just outside by the coffee shop. Speaking of the coffee shop, this was a great place to have a cup of coffee or snack during the day. We really liked the food during our stay. Breakfast at the Liberty Buffet was super good, one of the best breakfasts we've had in the resort we've stayed in so far. The buffet opens for lunch only if occupancy is high enough, which we didn't like since it dramatically reduces your food options during lunch. Everyone in the hotel treated us incredibly well. Service was attentive, friendly, and fast. Our room looked great at first sight, but we felt a bit disappointed because at this price point, you expect the room to be in better condition. We're also not fans of the room's layout. The Live Aqua ranks 5 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 2. Grand Bavaro Princess. This was another special stay because we invited my parents to come with us. We stayed 2 nights at the Grand Bavaro Princess and it greatly exceeded our expectations. The beach looked stunning. It is one of the most beautiful beaches we've seen in the Bavaro Punta Cana area. There are 2 pools in the Bavaro Princess. One is big and near the beach. This pool is pretty, but some tiles need sprucing up. The water was a bit cloudy and the music too loud for our taste. The other pool was much smaller than the pool by the beach, but we liked it more. There was no music and considerably fewer people. Grand Bavaro Princess has 2 buffet restaurants and 8 specialty restaurants. Our favorite was Samsara, the Indian restaurant. The decor was creative and whimsical, and the food was delicious. This is the best Indian restaurant we've been to in the 20 Punta Cana resorts we've stayed in. Our favorite spot in the hotel was the coffee shop Frappuccino Coffee, which is in the Platinum section. Still, all guests have access to it. You'll find sweet and savory snacks, coffee, and tasty frappuccinos here. The Grand Bavaro Princess is a big resort, and it doesn't disappoint when it comes to amenities. This is one of the prettiest hotels we've visited in Punta Cana. The vegetation is lush, abundant, tropical, and well-groomed. We loved the free-roaming peacocks and flamingos, and the eco trail in the middle of the property was a delight to walk through. We fell in love with our room from the moment we entered. It was huge, modern, and chic, becoming one of our favorite hotel rooms. Grand Bavaro Princess ranks 4 out of 20 on our Punta Cana Resorts ranking board. Number 1. Margaritaville Cap Cana. This is the top seed of our Punta Cana Resort rankings in 2023 so far. The Margaritaville Cap Cana opened its doors in 2021 and has become one of the highest rated hotels in the Dominican Republic. This resort has 2 lobbies, one for the wave section and one for the hammock section. In theory, they are 2 different resorts. The hammock is only for adults and the wave is for families. In practice, they were the same resort with 2 sections. There are 4 pools on the wave side of the Margaritaville and 2 on the hammock side, including one huge one that zigzags all the way to the beach, ending on an infinity edge. The Margaritaville Cap Cana is located on Juanillo Beach, one of the most famous beaches in the Dominican Republic. The beach was beautiful, the water had that turquoise color characteristic of Punta Cana beaches, it had a small rocky section, but the rest was smooth pearly white sand. There were 8 restaurants to choose from, and the food was excellent. We particularly liked the wide variety of the buffet. Joe Merchants is the place to go for a quick snack during the day. They offer hot and cold beverages along with sweet and savory snacks. You can also buy provisions for your room's minibar using hotel points. We go into more detail in our review video of the Margaritaville. There are 6 bars in the Margaritaville, which is very on brand. Our room looked and smelled amazing. The decoration, the colors, and the lighting were on point and gave the room a tropical and clean feeling. The weak spots of this amazing resort are the lack of entertainment and amenities variety. Margaritaville Cap Cana ranks the highest on our Punta Cana resorts rankings at 3 out of 20. We hope our ranking was helpful. Now click on this video for our packing list of must-bring items for Punta Cana.